Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Foundation. Yet again, we return to Raptoria to continue building greatness. Thank you, everyone, for showing your support, as always, in making our wonderful kingdom much bigger and much better because of all your support. Here we have our military camp. Over there, our monastery is under construction. And I'm thinking about, I actually looked at some pictures online. If you go to Steam and look at screenshots and just type in monastery, you'll see some absolutely incredible pictures of other people's monastery designs. So I certainly want to improve some of my designs in this game. What do you think so far? What do you think we could improve upon? Obviously, ugly church is ugly, but it definitely holds 120 people, so that's really important. I think the consensus of everybody was that we're going to be rebuilding this church. So because of everybody giving feedback and telling me what we should do and improve upon, we're going to be doing that very soon. So we've got big goals in this game. We must be improving upon up here and building ourselves not a Lord's Manor, but like a large keep up here. Then the Lord's Manor over there. We're going to build our castle up here. My personal residence there. Maybe another military base here. But for today, we got to get rolling on completing the monastery. And it looks like there's a lot of workers. Look at how many people are bringing stuff up here. Look at that. We got people working on bringing up stone and logs and lumber. Kind of looks weird, doesn't it? That is floating. But it should look good when it's done. Looks like there's a lot of materials needed for the construction. We're still waiting on glass, but we do have plenty of stone and planks and bricks up here too. It looks like 1,000 stone bricks. So luckily we have plenty of people getting stoned. All right, let's go ahead and more houses are being completed. Excellent. Where are we doing some house building? Where's that going on? Geez, I haven't seen any new houses under construction for a while, but looks like they're constantly building those. Also, it's been a consensus that the number of villagers that are lacking food is just that way. I keep seeing more and more people saying that we've done everything correctly in terms of making as much food as we can, but apparently the supply system sucks for warehouses and such. So if you're in agreement with that, let me know if you agree or if there's a different way that we can do things. Otherwise, we kind of just have to suffer a little bit in happiness because of that. But luckily, happiness doesn't really translate into much other than if they are too unhappy, they leave the village. So it's not like we could do anything better there or different. All right, we've unlocked everything there. We've unlocked pretty much everything in the game aside from we're just a little short on Kingdom Splendor. So if we add a little bit more, we can get our weaponsmith. So that'll be good for exports. So I think today I want to continue on just kind of watching everything function. Right now it's kind of like watching an ant colony. We've set up everything for them. We put out all the stuff that they need in order to kind of grow the kingdom, and we're just kind of waiting on them to cut down trees and clear land so that way we can build some of our big monuments. And it's actually quite exciting to watch. I would hate to just kind of skip past the whole building everything because it's kind of neat to see. And as you can see here, some buildings are hovering and everything like that. I can't believe the incredible work some people have put into building some of their monasteries and things. Those are the buildings you really want to make impressive. I think we should build another church in town, and I want to really change our designs for certain things. So as soon as we get a little more room in our kingdom, we'll do that. Let's actually focus on territory. Do we have anything we can buy? Well, we do have some land we can buy for 500, Alex, but right now I guess we're not going to do that. I guess we'll just hope for a daily double and see what we can do for the space that already exists. Mostly we're going to try to build residential homes down here as soon as the land is cleared. We're going to hope for construction of homes along here. So let's actually team it up here. I want to actually build homes and try to clear the land. And the desirability is also a problem until we build some wells. There we are. Okay. Oh, looks like some homes are going down. Perfect. All right, so the major thing that we can work on then is the churches and the homes. So long as we give everyone some extra homes, we should be good. I think we should build another church, though. Although if we were going to build one, this is the perfect space for it. So do you think we should get rid of this one and just build a new one? I think we might have to. This holds 120 people in total, and this one holds only 78. So our rustic church definitely is going to need some upgrades. So I think we should do that today, shall we? I think we should. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this building and some of the decorations around it. We're going to leave all this land now for the church. And we're going to get rid of all the trees. So let's clear that out. Big church build all of a sudden. All right, cool. I'm trying to think of things that we can do while we wait for land to be cleared elsewhere. And I would hate to, have things happen and miss it. So I'm glad we get to spend every moment together. So thanks again, everybody, for showing your awesome support in this series. Foundation is a lot of fun. And the coolest thing about the game is buying the territories and stuff. Like completing goals to buy new territory. It's like a chess move, It's like, ooh, we need to, buy over here because, there's stone. And, we need to water. We need to get across the water. So that's a good spot to build a bridge. That kind of thing, for example. Okay, we're also probably going to get rid of this fountain. Although I guess we could move it. Let's keep it. It's kind of expensive. They're actually like $500 each. So let's get rid of the big old church. Goodbye. And there she goes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I know a lot of you were kind of complaining about the ugly church, but I thought the ugly church, just like me, had heart. And at least it worked. And had a lot of room. Okay. Well, let's go to the stone church rather than the rustic one. And let's slow down time so we can kind of focus on what we're doing here. There we go. No urgency now. Let's try to build this church the way she should be built. Okay. So I believe, yes, the higher we make it, the more people that can be... Oh, ma'am. You're building your home where you're not supposed to. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. This person has just decided... Actually, can we bulldoze homes? Oh, okay. So as soon as they build their house, we can just demolish it. No, thank you. Okay. Back to construction of the church. Okay, so we want to put some cores down. And I think... let's see. Capacity is 40. If we make it higher, does that increase the capacity? No, it just increases the splendor. Really? I would never make a church that ridiculous. Alright, let's build a few cores. At least each core provides extra space. Alright, so we've got our church this long. I think we should make it kind of have like an abbey or something like that, right? If we make it like this, would that appease Jesus? Appease? Well, that sounds like peaches. That sounds nice. Alright, let's go this way. Can I move that fountain? I guess we can always move it. Okay, so let's build something like this. And we'll be deleting buildings around us that are not fitting of this structure. Trying to get it to go up now. No. Look, there's an up arrow, right? So click and drag. But it's popping off. Oh. Alright, let's start over. We'll try over here instead. Round tower, big tower, small tower. Looks like there's a lot of towers to build here. We want to make this a little taller, I think. I'm trying to build it more like a cathedral, but the game doesn't have that at the moment. All we have is our monastery. This is our kind of biggest religious building that we can build at the moment. So let's try this and see how it looks. Uh-oh. Now it's not going in the middle? Oh, we can build it like that, and it kind of works. Ah, you know what? We can put a giant... I wonder if we could put a tower in the middle. Can we do that? Oh, we might be able to rotate and put the tower there. And then maybe extend the tower to be... Oh, actually, this might work. Let's try this. If we extend this here, and put a tower here, which is very nice, that looks very nice, and then pop this back here. It seems to want to do it around there. Well, we can put some extensions around that. Okay, that actually might work. We can always delete these buildings too. Right now, the most important thing is the church. Get all these poor people out of here, jeez. Go build your houses somewhere else. Trying to build a church here. Alright, now we probably want to make this a little taller. I think that looks good. What I was trying to do is put the tower in the middle there to try to cover the edges, but it wouldn't have worked anyway, so that's okay. There we go. Okay, this is looking much better. Up one more. Is that even? That is, but these aren't. Okay, we got more villagers joining us. Good. All these buildings on the outside will move eventually. Oh, look at that. Now it actually went inside for a moment. Oh, kind of connected for a brief second. Those buildings are creating too much of a pain. Alright, these houses have to get out of here if we were to make room for the church. Okay, let's try to build a door now. Okay, so we have extensions that we can build. So like flying buttresses and whatnot. So we can build some nice little bell towers and things here at the front of the church. I think we should make these a little higher. And maybe a little farther back. So now we can... How many people? Villager capacity is only 76? Well, that's ridiculous. The other one held 120. The rustic church is actually a much better religious building for capacity. Yeah, every time I add one of those, it only adds 20. So for this building to be worth it, we're going to have to build a lot of extra little extensions. So now in order for the building to work, we're going to be forced to build just random little sections just to get the numbers up. So now we can build it 156. Okay, now we're seeing a number much higher than where it was. Okay, that looks good. You know, to be honest, I'm actually liking this. I'm really proud of this. Let's put a couple of round towers in the front, maybe. I get really annoyed at this. I'm trying to make the building go up, but it's so hard to click that green button sometimes. There we go. Oh, this is not bad. Round tower over here. There we go. Oh, is it... Oh, that one's touching, but this one's not. Let's actually boot this one back in there a little bit. There we go. Well, now I must say, this looks actually nice. I'm going to put some stained glass over here. It's really weird. You got to put it like at the back, on the bottom. And this adds splendor and stuff, but it'll look nice in the end. There we go. Alright. Well, this is going to look really nice, I think. So we'll move that fountain there somewhere else. Let's see if we can figure out where that stained glass window can go. There we go. Okay, we can put a door here. That's really a small door, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to need an arch coming into this place. I guess we'll have to put it like that. Is there a way to extend that to go a little higher? Okay. That looks pretty good. It's about as good as that's going to get. Let's go with some gargoyles now. Alright, let's try the other side. So we're going to be a long time without a church because now we're rebuilding this rustic church. Fugly church is now pretty church. We're going to have to put some walls and stuff around this. Let's see. So now it holds 162 rather than 120. Still not enough, to be honest. Let's see. Small tower. I think that's the one we put in the middle, right? No, that was big tower. Small tower should be... this. Almost looks more like a castle with all this extra stuff. But this doesn't do anything to adding... This just adds splendor and not capacity. Or whatever that number is. The initial number, I don't need to do that. So I think we can do all that. And then... Ooh, red! Stone, red, or blue? Ah, let's go with a beautiful blue church. There we go. That'll be our nice little... That looks nicer. And then we'll fix this one over here. We'll make this one bigger and put it in a different space to make up for the slack of what this one should have been with all the extra stuff. Alright, let's start construction here. And we will remove this fountain and this home. Sorry, ma'am. Gotta make way for Jesus. Okay. Now it's time to build this one over here, I think. But if we do that, I'm going to have to bulldoze some of these homes for Jesus. So we're going to have to make some more houses over here. And that means a marketplace eventually. Yeah, look at this. Wow, things are just not getting delivered. I really wish the game would be better on its delivery. I do have specific products being brought over here at some point. I think we had a warehouse over here to bring food. One of these warehouses was supposed to store, yeah, like bread and fish. It seems to work with clothing, but not the food. So the consensus, I think, is that is broke. Glad we built a little bridge there. It looks nice. Alright, let's take a look at the monastery. How are they doing? Getting more and more complete. Excellent. The little herb garden is ready. One of the coolest things about the monastery is these little walkways here. You're kind of supposed to have a building and then like a square around it and then like a little garden in the middle. But since we're kind of building on some crazy land, which I thought would just look cooler, which it does, you know, you gotta take advantage of cool spaces like that. Otherwise, we'd run out of space down here if we didn't build up there. Some of these buildings are huge, especially the church. Look at that. We could fit like 4 homes and 3 buildings in there. Okay, let's speed up time and see how things go. We now certainly need all of our builders. Oh, let's assign 4 more people to building. It's been a little bit since I've done any sort of work on the camps here. Let's make sure we're still cutting down lumber. Certainly going to need a lot of logs. Certainly going to need more iron miners. Let's take a look at industry. Food stall. Gathering hut for sure. Keep bringing that food in. And then soldiers we're good on. So let's just manually make a bunch of people builders. Because right now we have a few builders, but considering the fact that we're building the church, the monastery, and also houses, it's kind of important to make a few people. Wow, look at all those unemployed. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's build a few builders. Maybe like 4. Okay. Well, that's not that many unemployed now. It is quite a good number, but... Okay, let's finish up. I actually don't know where all those people came from. That's the fastest amount of people we've ever gotten. Maybe something improved with the city. I don't know. Happiness is going down. Yeah, because of the lack of the church. Makes sense. Well, if we get more people moving out of town, we'll certainly have to adjust some of the jobs. I think that'll be a continuous problem. Let's assign a few more people to the wooden keep. And let's assign more people to the warehouses. I have hopes that at least if we store some of this stuff at random, that it'll work. But even you, the viewer, have confirmed that some things are just not right in this early access game that's not completed, so we really can't be mad at it. I'm certainly not upset. My soul is crushed, but everything else is okay. Alright, let's go for bricks. There we go, polished stone, to be technical. And all these extra soldiers are just for the other towers that I built for decorations, so those don't need to be fulfilled. But, let's see, market tender. For food stalls, we only have certain food. So no. Okay. Oh, I think some of these are up here too. Yep, some of this extra stuff for building materials for our castle when the time comes. Alright, well, their monastery is well under construction. And it looks like maybe the church has been started on, maybe? Barely? Not at all, I think. I hope, though. Okay, let's try some more builders. What were we at for builders? Actually, look, can we sort by... Well, if we sort by job, and we take a look at builder, there's quite a good number of builders, to be honest. I wish their faces would change color, by the way, based off of their anger. That guy actually owes happiness to the bank, like he took out a happiness loan. Oof. Yeah, happiness has plummeted since we don't have that extra church, but it's not like I had more space to build it. We could build a rustic church over here, though. I feel like this could kind of be more of our rural area on this side. But we do need to get that. Actually, can we make the church a top priority? Let's make that a priority build. Because the monastery isn't really going to give us much of a bonus. I do want it complete, but it's not critical to be completed. Let's try the church first. So it looks like some people are bringing over stone. So we got 420, almost 420 stone, brah. And then we've got a couple of people bringing over. Steven and Mail 1441, and also Mail 1340, bringing over a lot of stone. So that's good. We got a lot of stone cutters working on stuff. And probably could get some more stone. I know we had some stone over here too, didn't we? Yeah, right over there. So we could probably get some more stone cutters going. But we're making a lot of stone and polished stone too, which is required for the monastery. I hope this church looks nice. We'll put some hedges around that, maybe a fountain, make it look pretty. Very nice. I wish we could also plant bushes and things elsewhere in order to use them like a farm. Like orchards and berry farms, that kind of thing. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. I'm glad they didn't cut down all the trees. Let's leave those ones there. And apparently we told everyone to cut down all those trees, which I agree with. I think we should cut the whole place down. Okay, let's put down a fountain. Or a well, I mean. And that'll increase desirability to the area like crazy. Boom. Now let's do another one over here. Boom. Okay. So I'll build a marketplace somewhere in the open space. I think actually we will build a church here. So let's leave this alone. So no homes here. But if somebody somehow manages to squeeze one in, I'll be impressed. And we'll build our church there when the time comes. Okay, looks like the church construction has begun. Excellent. And somebody's leaving due to unhappiness. That's fine. Wow, our happiness went from like high 70s to mid 80s down to like 45 because they all lost access to Jesus. Man, that is very important to these people. Also, food is continuously a problem. If anybody finds out a way, or if there's an update that allows more people to send things to the market, please let me know. I tried everything I could think of, and then I asked you guys, and it seems like we've come to the consensus that things just broke sometimes. 100 wheat sitting there, but yet nobody working at the mill. Kind of weird, isn't it? I wonder if we could put another... Ooh, we should put some mills up here. They'd kind of look nice up there. I wonder what it would be like up there. Could put a warehouse up here for the wheat. I just feel like an idiot building mills just to build them because I don't honestly know if they're working. It's a cool spot to put them, though. Future placeholder, I suppose. We've got lots of money coming in. We just want to make sure people don't leave anymore, so we got to get that church built right away. This emote down below in the comments section if you're still watching to get it done. We got to get our workers to go fast. Come on, boys, get to work now. Come on. That's right. Okay, houses are being built. Now we've probably got like a road that can go around here. If I get any more territory, I'm keeping all this for myself, sir. I just want to do a few more conquests so we can finish up this area. I think if I buy 3 more territories, we'll be good. And then we can build basically the rest of the town down here. Then I want to start on our military castle, then my personal residence, and then maybe another fort or something like that, just to kind of round out the space. Also, something up here, but I don't know what. Maybe another church or something, I don't know. But anyway, we got lots of land to buy, and it's just going to take some cash, so it doesn't take too long. But first and foremost, building up that church. We got to build a different church over here. I wonder if I could buy this territory and squeeze it in. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah. If I bought this territory, let's see, that one, I could probably put it right there and build it all the way along the river and clear up some space for homes. That would look nice. Although I don't want to spend the cash right now. I want it to be free. We do that from when we help out the king with military quests. But we are bringing in plenty of money. These people now are waiting for builder crews to come over to help them. And so all the builder crews right now are assigned, as you understand, to the church, because 168 villagers without religion. So we should probably build another church as soon as possible. I'd like to actually do that. Maybe we should buy that land now and just go crazy for Jesus this episode. Although I'd like to make my own religion. Why does it have to be churches? Can't I build like a I don't know, like a Denny's or an Arby's? Those are my religions. Oh, there we go. Speaking of free stuff, here comes the envoy who wants us to send people out on a quest for the king. Alright, let's go ahead and send out all of our homeboys. I wonder why these people are rookies still. They've gone out on time after time successful quests. I don't think there's a way to upgrade them, but maybe in the future. Alright, we're going to get a free territory from the king as soon as that is done. But in the meantime, I would like to build another church. So let's speed things along. So let's go ahead and let our people know that we can extract some trees from here. Most of this game now is just literally people logging to clear way for the towns that I'm trying to build. There we go. I like the little trees of that camp. Very nice. All those homes are going to look good there. Alright, so military quest is underway. More trees need to be cleared there. Ah, beautiful. Ah, the Church of Raptoria. Looking gorgeous. Not too bad. I mean, I certainly could have built it a little differently, but it looks nice. I just wish you could put more windows and things there, but we could put trees underneath or around. It's all good. More customization options, couldn't wait. Okay. Monastery is definitely under construction too. Oh good, the apiary is ready. That means we can finally have honey. And I hope that is a food source and not just like a luxury good or something. You know, like, if you think about it, wine or, you know, like honey or jam is not really necessarily a food stuff as much as it is like a kind of a filler or a side thing. Like, you couldn't just live off jam alone, you need it with bread. And that makes bread more bearable. And it's good for nutrients, but oof. Could you imagine just eating like strawberry jam with a spoon? Has anybody done that? I guarantee somebody has. Oh yeah. I guarantee it. Alright, happiness is solid down at 46. That's good. I know everybody should be happy though. We're like building a new church. Like, they should be super happy about that and pumped. Look, we even put the windows in before we actually built the structures. That's interesting. Kind of looks like Notre Dame a little bit, doesn't it? A little bit. Cool. Alright. The monastery will look good when it's done too. It looks like it's hovering right now, but we should be finished with that. Look at all the stone we've used. We're down to like 13. Oh boy. How's unemployment looking? That's jobs, but looks like most jobs might be fulfilled here. Let's make sure a few people left, so let's assign another woodcutter and another market 10. No, don't need them. Not enough food really coming around. Okay. So how's the unemployment looking? Oof, yeah, that's pretty big actually. But I can assure you, once we've created a bigger town, we'll be focused more on construction. Now, I would like to think to myself that we should have some more stone cutters. So let's do that. Let's put down some more stone cutter camps. We have some stones up here too, but I think they're just out of range. So let's build another stone cutter camp here. Because there's a really good spot to get stone over here. But we're just out of range of that. But if our people can do mining a little faster, we'll be able to get that. Oh good, and our soldiers are back from the mission, which means that we will get another free territory from the king. And with that, I think we should probably expand over here so we can continue to build homes. I'm going to try to stay focused on that happiness. Even though I don't think it's a full factor in the game yet, aside from people leaving from time to time, there's no real consequence, it seems, so far. People are still coming in. And we could also do some mining up there, too. A little weird that it's just up on the side of the cliff like that. Oh, yeah, we can't even mine that if I wanted to. Okay, well, we'll ignore that then. But I want to try to get more of those stones gathered as fast as possible since we're going to be constructing multiple things. Oh, good, and the forest is almost cleared. And a free territory from the king. Excellent. So let's go ahead and buy another territory here. And one more, and we will complete the circle around the river. Let's just do it. There we go. All right, now we can say we're done. So now we bought all the territory around the river/lake. And now I'm going to expand the residential territories. Well, we're going to have to cut these out. All these trees on flat land are prime real estate. Okay, so let's go back to residential. And you guys, if you can, build some homes. Come on in, boys. There we go. Okay, so hopefully everybody builds some houses here, and then eventually all the trees will be cut down, making even more space. And then we'll make our we'll make a rustic church over here in a marketplace, and that should take care of all their needs, making this kind of the denser city. And then maybe this will catch up with it soon, being even just as dense. And then we can actually move the farm away from the area there and put it down there, where there could be more room. 2 more people joining the village again. Excellent. Alright, I want to put more focus on our builders. Looks like everybody's bringing a little bit of stuff. Okay. We got all of our money maxed out again. I'm going to assign everyone else to builder. The problem with that is I can't necessarily do that without going here and doing it one by one, so it takes a little bit of time. So let's see if we can quickly do it. It takes a little bit of time. But the fact is, we are constructing things like never before. Big monolithic structures. And we will certainly need these people for the construction of our castle and our other operations. So let's see, we built 2 new, or maybe 3 new mining camps, so that's going to need 15 workers right there. So I think we'll probably keep that at that until those are ready. Because we're getting real low on stone now. We went from 400 down to 3. So they've been using that. Looks like they've got everything they need, in fact, except for the tools, which we're zeroed out on. Okay. And we are making some of the blacksmith. Looks like we're just short on iron, which they are making. Looks like coal is lacking. 103 iron there. Boy, things in this game are not being transported as they should. But we do have a warehouse right here specifically designed to gather all that material. So there is iron ore and there is charcoal here. But the problem is, these people are not coming to get it. There is 10 coal sitting right there, sir. You just need to come over and pick it up. Weird. Well, I guess that's what we'll have to do with imports then. So let's order trade, and let's try to import more tools. So we can speed along. Oh, we are importing tools as well. So we're making tools, we're importing tools. We have 2 charcoal burner huts over here. 103 and 0 over there. And we've got all the logs in the world in storage here. Trying to store a little bit of everything. Jeez, I feel like we just need to make a... I don't know. I don't feel like I trust the warehouse. There's stuff sitting here at the warehouse. But, it's not being used at the, appropriate locations as quickly as I'd like. But that's okay. Alright, tools have completely put all of our construction to dead stop until we get more. So let's see, we need 180 tools, so really not too much more. Planks will be fine on, just needs to be delivered. Stone, that'll get there eventually. Glass and gold are done. So the only thing is tools. Let's see what the situation is like at the old monastery. Pretty much the same situation here. Tools are going to be the biggest thing, and glass will be delivered soon. 2. Okay. I know you're unhappy, folks. We're working on it. We're almost there. The church is almost done. Trust me, we're almost there. 10 more planks and 30 more stone, and we'll be there. Alright, let's go ahead and lower the priority of the church, and hopefully labor will go elsewhere. Some of these things don't require tools to build. Or not as many tools. Like, I think a home... might not require tools? Yeah, it just requires the logs. So let's build some homes while we wait for tools to be delivered. So our blacksmith is making stuff as fast as he can. He too requires coal and iron. And these guys require the iron ore, but there's no coal here. I wonder if it would just be a better idea to have them nearby. To have a coal hut over here. I feel like that wouldn't make the difference. As you've seen, we had our windmills literally next to our wheat farms, and there seems to be 100 wheat stored at a farm, but none of it's going to the actual mill. And if I bring things to a warehouse, like for example here, we have 50 wheat being stored here. One of the mills is functioning, but this one is not. So I have a feeling that either it's glitched or I don't know. And some of these work some of the time. You can see goods being produced here. That guy just brought a box out. Strange. Alright. Well, we'll work on the church as soon as that's done. Let's start working on the walls for the castle, shall we? Or at least, what will the castle look like? What will we make that? That'll have to be under Lord's Manor, wouldn't it? So let's see. Stone extensions, yes. Core. No, it'd have to be stone main building. There you go. Okay, so we'll make a castle here that will be the Lord's Manor, but we're gonna have to build one up there as well. I want to separate things and make it look cool. Or we could just make this a town that's kind of walled off, and then that be my, like, personal castle. That actually might be better, because the monastery, we tried to make that big, but it seems to be limited, so maybe we'll make this kind of a walled-in community for some of our higher quality buildings. So let's see here. Large stone wall. Alright, let's try to make a wall here. And I'm not sure if I can make towers out of stone. We might have to make a military camp type thing like we did before. Now that I think of it, I want the corners to have towers, and the only way seems to be to do that is by building a wooden keep. Because we can't do a stone keep. So we'd have to build towers in the corners, and then put stone walls around it, and then build the manor in the center, which would then be disguised as a castle. So we're going to have to get creative with our designs. It's not as straightforward as I thought it would be. Excellent tools have been delivered. We've got 40 more tools here. I'm really hoping things speed up. Luckily, we've started construction on our first new church. Let's start the other church over here now. And we can put some more buildings over there and demolish that one. So we've got all this wonderful space over here for a church. Although, we are missing a lot of the materials. Tools, glass, etc. But we will make those later. And then we'll build a rustic church over there. So today will be the day that we try to solve our problems then with religion. And we'll probably bulldoze this house out of the way, as well as the church. So let's try to build this church, and if we have time, we'll build the rustic one too. I think this one should be like 4 long, with the extension in the front like the other one has. There we go. And capacity is always a concern. So the current, I think this one holds 70-ish people. Let's try to put a big tower. I like how that one's off to the side. I do like that. And I'd like this one to have the same. And we can make it a little taller. Not too tall, though. There we go. Okay, let's try some more extensions or cores. Good, more villagers are joining us. Excellent. Let's see. What if we do some more extensions towards the end? I wonder if I could put some buildings off to the side that kind of look like maybe a chapel or something that's separate from this. Yeah, we don't have to have it all connected. And then we can put some decorative things here to make it look like a garden or a mausoleum or something. Yeah, like a little graveyard or something. I don't know. Whatever. It looks good. Cool. You know what they buried Mickey Mouse in? A mausoleum. That's right. Oh boy. Let's get the third one in there. There we go. Alright, let's get some crosses up here. And then let's see, arch. Oh yeah. These almost look like flying buttresses to me, but they don't quite have the grandeur. But we can put the arch down for the door. It's going to have to be over here. I don't think we can get connected over there. Now remember, these buildings are all going to be deleted, so we are going to move this out of the way. I guess we'll put it there. Stained glass we'll throw on the back side. It's kind of our smaller church, not as grand as the other one. Oh, you know what we could do is, yeah, make like a little... there we are. What is this thing? Is this the door? Oh, that's a... Wait. Oh, this is like a little bell. Oh, it's a little bell tower. Does that make sense? It looks different. And I like it, so let's do that. Okay, let's go back to the arch. See if we can keep tucking these in here. Let's do a round tower out here. Wow, we're... Oh, you know what? The bigger we build the building... Wait a minute, let me test something. Aha! Now I've got an idea for the monastery. Every time we put down a building, it actually extends the range for where we can build things. Okay. So if you wanted to build something over here associated with the church, but you wanted it to be separated, you just have to kind of fudge it. Okay, that's one thing we didn't know before. I would like to build a tower over here. Kind of like a part of the monastery affiliated part of the church. I don't know. Certainly helps us to increase our villager capacity, though. Alright. 112. Just trying to get that number up now for versatility. 115. Looks a little strange. Let's try this instead. Much better. I like that a lot more. I'm going to miss our other church, but this'll do. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to be building multiple churches to fulfill that need that's very important to these people. I completely understand. Makes a lot of sense that they want those buildings done. So we can't get rid of that one, otherwise it would probably cripple our economy. Or at least our happiness. I don't know if happiness makes them more productive, or if that, you know, makes them pay higher rent. I don't know how happiness is incorporated into the game, but I guess higher on happiness means that they don't come around. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, if you want me to fix this bridge here, we got to get her up to 1,000 likes. I'm still threatening for it. I'll do it, guys. I'll build that bridge right in the middle of the river, but you guys have been showing your support like crazy. So if there's anything else you want me to add, go ahead and thumb up anybody else's ideas that you think is a good idea down below in the comments section. What other cool things we should come up with. We're totally going to build onto the monastery then, because once building those buildings allows us to build even more. So now that I know that, we got some more building things we can do in the future, especially at our wonderful castle and Lord's Manor. Alright, I've been Lord Raptor. I will see you all next time. Thank you for clicking and tapping the like button on the way out, showing your support and love of the game, and of course the series and the channel. So thank you for your time, your feedback, and of course for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye everyone, take care, and have an excellent day. Bye-bye.